Halloween if you're listening to this on the day it comes out. Hope you are more dressed up than I am. No, my inspiration, y'all, just being completely transparent, I had part of like my Ravenclaw costume, but I didn't have all of it. So then I popped this on to go get my coffee and I was like, ooh, I'm kind of giving Madame Maxime, what's her name? Maxime from Harry Potter as well. So I'm more like her than I am a Ravenclaw. I'm actually a Hufflepuff. I have no idea why I got the Ravenclaw costume. I'm not fully sure. But anyways, so that's my Halloween contribution for today. But how's it going? Hope you have your coffee. I have Osa today, my decaf coffee. Welcome to Define Style Takeover episode 5. I really gotta start counting before I start these episodes. Before we get into the episode, I want to do a little update on the whole closet transition that we talked about last week, or if you watched the vlog, like, I have been living with it now, I guess it's been a week. Yeah. It makes so much sense. Like, I don't know what I was doing before. I was living in chaos. No, I'm just kidding. But it has made getting ready so much easier, but also I would sometimes come in here and just not feel inspired because there was so much happening. And changing it to how it is now helped. I'm realizing that my sweet husband put up some laundry for me because he's so sweet. And that it's in the wrong place. Anyways, I'm so sorry. Evan came in here. We had folded laundry. Sorry, side story. And he had sent me a voice note. Yeah, he was like, babe, I'm not really like sure where to put anything. And so he's like, I just left it in here. Sweet boy definitely tried to put something over here that is not in the right spot. So anyways, sorry. I have loved it because I feel like when I get dressed, it's a little bit easier for me to be like, okay, these are the kind of pants I'm wanting to put on. Now, where are my tees? Okay, all my tees are here. And then, well, it's cold outside, so I'm going to need a jacket. All my jackets are here and they're in order. I'm kind of feeling fancy and sassy today, so I'm going to throw on a fur. Like, that's kind of how my mind went today. And it's also easier putting away laundry because it's in categories. But another thing is I feel like when I am shopping or looking on Pinterest and recreating outfit or whatever it is, my desire for things or looking or shopping for things is a little bit different now, in the sense of I feel like I won't repeat something that I already have because I can see it. Or if there's a certain thing, I'm like, oh yeah, I do have that, you know? So in a way, I feel like it's kind of given me a brand new closet, even though these are clothes I've, had. So in a way, it's helped in that way. In a way I didn't realize it was going to be was it's also just shown me how much I don't wear of these things or of that. And it's like, oh, I actually think I could get rid of those and I would be okay. Like, that's kind of something I realized in the past few days and getting ready over the weekend. It's like, why am I holding on to these 4 sweaters? Like, I'm definitely not going to wear them. So things like that is what I'm realizing thus far. It's really nice having, if you've watched the vlog, having the shoes out and not in the closet. So that's one other thing. And then having all my sweaters where I can see them. If you're someone like me who just like, if you don't see it, you're not going to wear it kind of vibes, I cannot suggest enough that you somehow figure out how to fold or hang your clothes where you can see everything, because it really does help if you're like me. And yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I haven't worn these yet. Or, oh my gosh, I forgot I had those. So that's my little update about the closet. But let's get into the rest of the episode. So for today, and why I have the iPad, is I wanted to just have a big fall overview fashion episode, because I feel like this fall, I haven't been this excited to go into a season yes, it's one of my favorite ones to dress for, but at the same time, I just feel like everyone's having fun with fashion and we're all kind of experimenting together. And yeah, so I want to break it down, chat through it. And at the end, I also want to go through a little bit of a gift guide for the holiday season and even like for hosts. Like I chatted about in last episode, when it's my birthday time, it's kind of like gifting season in my brain. So that's kind of where my head's at. And if you're preparing for like all the sales that are happening, I feel like a lot of things are happening now and it's not even Black Friday. So I kind of want to give a little bit of a gift guide at the end. And yeah. So I'm going to put some images up on the screen and we're going to chat through them, break down some of the fall fashion, get some inspiration, and go from there. So let's get into it. So the first thing I want to chat through are a couple different images, and it's actually shoes. I feel like this fall, different styles of shoes have come back, but they're all like suede and moody. And I am just loving seeing all these different styles come back. Like this first one, this loafer, what was that shoe called that people would wear? Oh, my brother had them and my sister. Wallabies. Is it Wallabies? It's kind of like a version of Wallabies that I've been seeing, but they're more chic. Like the bottoms are more of like a loafer style, or they're slip-ons. They're like a mule style, whatever it is. Some of them have fur coming out. Most of them are suede. It is some of the cutest shoes I have seen, and I am someone who kind of just like has shoes. I'd rather buy other things. I wouldn't just like want to keep adding shoes. I know that's some people's thing. This fall, I'm like, oh, I want all of those different shoes. I don't need them, but you know, it's like, I just want to like have an outfit with them. You know, it's kind of that vibe this fall with all the different styles. So that I just want to shout out, and like the play with socks, whether it's sheer or it's solid, and then even like sneakers being suede and like light color suede is really pretty and just very like almost casual in a way, like we've been talking about. I feel like fashion is such a mix this fall between high and low pieces like we talk about. And I just feel like that's more accessible to all when fashion kind of has its moment like it's having now. And it's not even that it's like specific pieces. It's pieces that you could go thrifting and find. It's pieces you might already have. Like such fun fashion is happening. Next photo is the plaid that is overtaking us. I'm here for. I feel like plaid has its moment in like spring when it's in like pastel colors and just lighter colors, but it being here and it's that gingham, moody burgundy and white or green or brown is so, so pretty. And this like burgundy cherry, dark cherry color is so stunning this fall. And I would dare to say it's probably one of the most popular colors this fall. It is so pretty on everyone I've seen. Like, you know, it's like when yellow has its moment, that's hard. That's a hard color for everyone. So this color is so gorgeous on everyone. And again, it just feels like more accessible as well. And so in this gal's outfit, the cozy mixed with the t-shirt, mixed with the Uggs and the gingham and the suede bag, like the highs of her outfits actually like her bag and dare I say like the scarf, you know, like she really said I have personality in fashion, where like those pants and the t-shirt and the Uggs and the cardigan could be more low. So I love adding the scarf and the bag to help elevate the outfit. And I feel like that's what we're seeing a lot. The accessories just make it, and you can have the most basic outfit and it just be instantly elevated with your accessories. It's kind of like that trend that was going around where people would do like their basic outfit and then it would be like, but here's what it looks like when you style it. It's kind of like that is happening. And I feel like people are just playing. And it feels like we all kind of have the authority to play in our own closets. And I really, really love that. This next photo, again, brings out the plaid, but it also brings in like, those could be like sweatpants. Like, I love that. But her hair is done in a certain way that is elevating everything else. And then her bag is this beautiful small leather, almost clutch-like bag. And again, you could like make this outfit at the house. Like, you have the sweatpants, some sort of plaid, oversized shacket vibes, and then a leather purse. Like, but then she did her hair, you know, threw it up in a pony and then did the bubble braid. That is just so fun. And I've talked about this before. My brain just doesn't always think like that. I have started to, or like today when I got dressed and I have on my pleated trousers, and then I threw on this tee just to like get ready and put my makeup on. And then I threw this fur on because I was just being silly. And I was like, I need to run outside, it's cold. But I was like, wait, this is such an elevated outfit now. Like, the fur just elevated everything. I've tucked in the tee, my makeup's on, my hair is like wavy, which it could be really cute done like she has. And then I had my like suede green bag, and I could have done like a leather clutch just to elevate it even more. So I just love how fun it is, and it doesn't feel like there's like as many rules. It's not like every outfit we're doing needs to be these kind of pants, and if you're not wearing these kind of pants, then you're not fashionable. It's like, that's not the world we're living in right now of fashion. I think you can have so much fun, and a lot of what's elevating outfits right now is what is on your person, meaning your makeup, your hair, no makeup, crazy hair, or whatever. Like, it's something that you already have. So I really appreciate that in fashion. This next gal, the dark chocolate brown I'm seeing everywhere. I, years and years ago, remember my mom having some dark chocolate brown suede boots. I mean, this was back in like 2009, you know? And since then, until this year, I've kind of been over like the chocolate color. But the way this gal is dressing it, and then a couple of other styling I've seen in brands, it is so beautiful. I love, again, the tight here in play helps the more casual side of this outfit feel so stunning. Honestly, I would have never thought to, with my Uggs and socks, throw on some tights. And what does she have, like shorts on? I just wouldn't have thought to do that. And I'm like, I need to just go to Target and pick up black opaque and brown opaque just to do exactly what she did. Because a lot of times I won't bring out my legs unless I'm tanned. And when it starts getting super cold, it's hard for me to tan. And gals, you know why. It's just really cold doing the process, you know? But I'm like, this is such a fun way to elevate that. Even if you had on like your lacy shorts or your boxers or something like that would be a super cute way to do that outfit as well. But yeah, I love all the mix of browns she has going on, and I want to incorporate more browns. So I really appreciate that. And then this gal, I just am obsessed with the plaid movement. I know we were just talking about it, but we were talking more gingham. Like, this is just stunning, and the way that we're still using brighter colors in fall this season is so beautiful. Like, you don't have to retire your neon bag. Like, you can bring it into fall if you want to. And with this darker, moody navy and green plaid, that bag like gets to pop and have its moment, and I really, really appreciate that. And then she just has her hair up in a pony, but somehow it's super elevated. And like, I know we can't see her shoes, but like, pretend they're Uggs. Like, it's so chill, but also so stunning. Like we've been talking about, I feel like this fall we're seeing a lot of proportion wear and people playing with voluminous outfits, legs fully out in an oversized sweater. Like, we're getting so many different versions of this. And again, it's not just like, okay, we all are in skinny jeans and oversized sweaters. It's like, no, people are having on, like this gal, for instance, like boyfriend jeans rolled up, super baggy jacket, scarf, and then she's showing her ankle to give us a little bit of definition, and then her cutie clogs. And it's like, that is so fashionable. If you saw her on the street, you'd be like, girl, you look so cute. Like, I love how fun that is. And we're not just having to dress like we talked about in a few other episodes, like everything's tight to our body and we're just showing off everything we got, which is like, sometimes that's fun in other ways. But this is like us taking the narrative back in a way. And it's like, we're going to dress however we want to. And if I have on all oversized things, like I'm still going to be super chic, fabulous, and have a lot of personality. And I love that. And I'm here for that. And I'm probably one of the leaders of that campaign. And then I just love this photo. I think I've pinned this a few times. I don't know if y'all ever have that where you save multiple, like the same photo multiple times. I just want to be them. But again, this more street style of pairing your pieces together, meaning to me, like street style is high and lows paired together. The sneakers with the jeans and then a more fashionable top, and she has on like a belt chain and then her hat and her cutie short bob. Like, that is everything to me. And you could easily put this outfit together for you to go do your like Saturday errands and you would feel so chic. And then another big thing this fall is these, what would they be called? Like carpenter jackets, work jackets, like, and they've been around for a while, but I just feel like I've seen them more this fall. That work style jacket, but it's either at your hips or it's cropped. And it is so, so cute with almost every outfit I see it with, and just brings more of that, like, I would call this more of a masculine piece because I feel like it originated in more of the workwear space, men's like construction workwear space a long time ago, and now we've kind of brought it into our own. And I just feel like this style of jacket is so fun. Like, pair that with some pleated trouser pants like I have on. So fun and different. And you wouldn't just, like, I'm so over outfits that are boring. Like, why are we putting together boring outfits? Why are we wearing boring outfits? I'm mostly saying that to myself. But do you know what I mean? Like, fashion right now is so fun and so experimental that it's like, if you have on a boring outfit, throw on fur or throw on a kitten heel or put your hair up in a bubble braid, like, and all of a sudden, something interesting is happening. And like we say, we're interesting people. So that's what we're trying to convey to ourselves and others. Going back to the shoe moment, like the whole like Mary Jane of it all and meets Uggs, like I'm putting the picture up on the screen. I'm obsessed. And I was not a Mary Jane fan. I have like some red pointed toe flats that I got towards the end of that trend during the spring, summer of last year, maybe. Anyways, but them coming back this fall and they're like suede or they're furry and they're a little bit more chill, I would say. I'm obsessed. Literally obsessed. I don't have any, but I love every outfit I see with them. I think they're so, so sweet and just different than what we normally wear. I feel like jackets always have their moment when it gets really cold, but there's something about this fall and I bet going into winter where we're seeing not only that style of jacket I was just talking about, but so many different styles, whether it's a bomber, a trench coat, a fur jacket, there's so a suede jacket, a leather bomber, a barn jacket. Like, we're seeing so many different styles of jackets. Again, more accessible. Everyone's not the same. Like, there's more uniqueness, I think, in fall right now. I feel like it gives you the opportunity, like we always talk about, to find your personal style because there's not limits really happening. Like, the only limits that are happening are probably us either living in 2009 with our outfits or putting our own limits on ourselves, which I can so easily do that. And I'm like, wait, let me think outside the box. And then I have something interesting. And then the last thing I want to chat about is just the colors of fall this season. I know we were talking about burgundy a minute ago, but I feel like anything moody or like your greens, your reds, your mustards, creams, browns, lighter versions of black, like charcoal, all the things, they are just having their moment and their fun, and I love it. Even like we talked about, the brighter colors are having their fun, but they're paired with those moody colors. And I just think that is so aspiring, and I'm like wanting everything in my house to be those moody colors. And yeah, I feel like when yellow was having its moment, which yellow is literally one of my favorite colors, I say this with that knowledge that it was like everybody just wanted that one butter yellow. But then going into this fall, it's like, no, there is greens and blues and burgundies, and it's just like, I feel like this is going to be a Christmas where, you know how normally the white lights are popular? I feel like it's going to be like this super colorful lights that have been coming back that's like nostalgic to people like my age. Like our childhood light bulbs on our Christmas trees were those like primary colors and were so fun. Not because it was just one color, it was so many different colors together. So again, I think it's giving us this uniqueness in this time to find our own personal style and experiment and not limit ourselves. And I am here for every single moment of it. Okay, I literally could talk about fall fashion for another hour, but let's hop into a little bit of a gift guide for this holiday season while the sales are coming around, all the things, and let's just chat through it. One of my favorite things about gifting is gifting people things that they wouldn't necessarily buy themselves. Now, I don't mean something that is wasteful to them or that they like, you just know they wouldn't like, but something that they probably wouldn't splurge on themselves or wouldn't even think to splurge on themselves, but is something that you could see they would like. My favorite is when you run across a gift that just screams that person and you know that they don't have it or wouldn't buy it for themselves, and you're like, this is literally the most perfect gift. Now, when it comes to fashion, normally gifting fashion to people is so personal, and I, for years, would not do that. But then I got super inspired in the people I was gifting to. I knew them well enough where it was like, oh, this sweater looks just like them, and like this color would look stunning on them. This is their size, like all of this, and they love it. I'm really speaking about my sister, and my sister wears that sweater all the time. You know, like it's that kind of thing whenever you find an item, especially in fashion, that people would like. One thing that I think could be a really, really good gift, and I know I actually mentioned it in the last episode, and I've thought about it more and more. When it comes to purses, at least for me and a few people I know, like purses are not something that we just always are getting ourselves. It's probably more of like the main clothes that you wear, right? But when you see a unique bag, it's like, oh, that could be really cool for this person. Or like, especially with suede being big, like getting someone the suede tote, and it doesn't have to be like it could be an H&M or a Free People. Like they have bags that are great quality and not super expensive and are unique and probably not going to come back the next season, you know? So when you run across those bags, or as these sales are going on, look out for things like that where it's like, oh, this dark green suede bag would be so cute for them, or I know they would love it. And then get a gift receipt. Like they can always take it back, you know? But at least you tried, and that's what's important. Another thing that could be really fun is something that's big this year that we didn't deep dive into, because I know I have multiple times on this Define Style Takeover, is boots. And boots are so big this year. So definitely like know someone's size and know them well enough if you're going to gift them this. But there's so many boots that are more pricey, I feel like, and you're not necessarily always going to buy it for yourself, but are so fabulous. Like, okay, let's go to the Friday fashion screenshots from this last week. Like, use that almost as a gift guide with boots. Like any of those boots, I feel like if you knew someone's size would be such a fun gift and something they probably wouldn't expect, or maybe they put on their like wish list, like suede boots, and it's like, okay, I know the exact ones, and it's this one right here. It's the kitten heel with the wider shaft, and it's in this like rose color. Like, how fun is that? Again, get a gift receipt. They can always return it. But it's different and is probably something they wouldn't buy themselves, and it's so exciting. And yeah, I just think any of these on this page would be such a fun gift to receive or to give. Sometimes it's so much more fun to give these kind of gifts and see the reaction, isn't it? Another really good gift item for people, and this is more beauty than it is fashion, but it's still something that I was in Ulta and Sephora the other day, and I was like, I have to mention this with gift guides because I don't think it's shouted out enough, but during the holidays, there are some of the best little beauty sets or gift sets. And you know the ones I'm talking about. They're the ones that are literally as you walk in Ulta or in the middle or in Sephora. And it's like brands have put together these little, like sometimes it'll be one full size and like 3 trial sizes. And then, or it'll be like 6 travel sizes of something, or 6, travel lip liners or whatever it is. But most of the time, those are so precious and also limited edition. Some of them, my favorite beauty things I've found, or the colors that they are, were the ones that were during the like holiday times or the holiday sets. So definitely check those out, whether your person is like a skincare person and you want to do like more of a skincare set, or is a makeup person. There's all different kinds. There's lip liner ones, there's lip ones, there's like full face ones, there is fragrance ones. Like a lot of times your fragrance ones, you cannot get like that kind of deal. It's like a full size with a travel. Now that I think about it, I think a lot of times that's what I've been gifted or asked for, is like, hey, the beauty set to the Maison Louis Marie like fragrance, because it's normally you pay like the price of a full size, but you're getting like a travel for free. So anyways, that's something worth checking out, and I feel like anyone would love it because a lot of them even come with like cutie little bags that they're in, or a little sample of something new that the brand's coming out with, like all those things. So that is for sure one to keep your eye on, especially when there's sales and you can get them even cheaper. Yeah, those are just super fun. Another thing I feel like could be fun as a gift to a fashion lover would be almost like a few different accessories, like whether that's press-on nails, opaque tights, sheer socks. But all of these are like super cute. So you've got like a black opaque tight, a lace or polka dot sheer sock. You've got polka dot press-on nails, or chrome press-on nails, like something like that, where it's like smaller things, but you've put them together and it's almost like accessories. So say it's someone who has an awesome, like you love their outfits or their closet or whatever, and you're like, what could I ever buy them? Like their outfits are always so cool. And it's like, what about like some cool accessories like that? A fun lipstick, press-on nails, sheer socks, tights. Like that's such a fun gift. Like I would be, if someone gifted me that, I would be like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. And why I kind of say like smaller things in one, when I was going to get my coffee, I was thinking about the gift guide, and I feel like some of my favorite gifts to give are smaller things all together. To kind of, and they're like in a theme. And I feel like you can do that with fashion or beauty or skincare, and even like small little things you can throw in there, and it'll just make them smile. And when they put it up, like it'll make them think of you. And it's like, throw in a Vogue magazine, like whatever, I just think that would light them up and make them so happy, and something that you put thought into and they know that. So yeah, that would be another idea that I think could be really, really fun for a fashion lover or a beauty lover in your life. That is all I have for today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, listening. If this is your first episode, your 16th episode, whatever it is, thank you so much. It means the absolute world. This podcast has been so much fun to do, and I'm kind of sad to like pause it, but I also know that it's things are just already ramping up where it's like, yeah, I need to just like take a break and then come back with season 2 in January. So make sure you're following here on YouTube and on Instagram, and I will keep you updated when season 2 is coming out. And yeah, thank you so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.